Check, 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 check. Hey, hey, how are ya? All right. Hey, the person watching on YouTube, can you tell me if you can hear me or not? This is our first time doing this and it's super scuffed, but we're trying it anyway. Getting ready to have William's birthday dinner. What are you having for William's birthday dinner? Hi, Caden. Random Lost Gamer. I don't know who that is, but welcome. Let me know who you are in the chat there. I hope you come back, Caden. Before you go follow our new Twitch page, Salem FCC Youth, all one word. And let's play some games soon while we're all stuck inside. Waiting for some other folks to show up. Coming together. Guess I can check myself here. Check, 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 check. Okay. Yander, how we doing? Good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Waiting on some other folks to come. Welcome, welcome. Oh. How are things going, Jander? Check, check, check. Is there any volume coming from this one? There we go. All right. This is some fun that you can have. We're planning on going live like this in some way, shape, or form for the next several weeks until we can come back together. And right now we're in kind of a funky space and we're trying our best to make it work. And next week will just be better, and the week after will be better, and the week after that we'll get better at it, and hopefully by all that, um, we'll be back together in person. And so, um, if you're catching this afterward, no problem. Hope that it do be a part of. We're hoping here on Thursday nights. Hi, Kennedy. We're hoping here on Thursday nights is a time and a space that you can do that, um, and you've been doing in your time at home, that we can have some fun together, maybe play some games, but also just learn something about God, who He is, and how He's impacting us in all of this mess. Kennedy, we are chilling for a little bit, kind of waiting for some other folks to show up. Also, there's like a decent lag on this video, and so I'm trying my best to figure this all out on the fly. And I've got two cameras up, so I never know which one to look at. I'm just looking at both of them all the time. So, yeah, we're just waiting on a couple people. How are you? You're good? Are you bored at your house yet, or have you found a bunch of stuff to do? Kinda. You should see the youth room right now. It is a mess. Um, we've taken like all the stuff off the stage to try and set up better like studio equipment and like all this tech gear and all being set up ready to go for trying to play games with students. And we've got like all kinds of craziness. It's kind of fun actually, but a little nuts. So if you have any good, you're the only one here so far. So if you have any good, or right now at least, there's some other people that stop by. But if you have any good ideas on videos and stuff we could make, be thinking about that, because I want us to kind of be out there pushing some different weird, fun content. And if you want to make some videos at your house, or I loved your post by the way on Instagram. That was so good. It's just so timely and so good. Have you guys heard anything whether you're going to go online after spring break, or are they just like canceling school till March 28th, or what are they doing? Do you know yet? Or April 28th? Yeah, I said March. That would be nice. April 28th. So you're going to have like a whole month off with no work to do? That's nuts. That's crazy. You can have a lot of free time then. You're gonna have to practice like math or something though. I don't know. Are you in a math class still? I feel like that's something you would get rusty at without doing. I feel like I couldn't do math if I took that much time off and then came back. And some books to read. Right on. Me too. I haven't done any of it. This is my spring break this week. This is my spring break. And I haven't opened any of my books. I haven't started any papers that I'm supposed to do. I was like, wow, I would take this is crazy enough. We'll just take a week off. So, uh, is it a lot of books, a lot of reading? 2. Okay. Right on. That's not too bad. That's doable, especially if you have until April 28th. That's really doable. Man, this is nuts. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Hopefully it all works out and you guys get back in by April 28th. That'll be nice to just get back into school and get back into the regular thing. But until then, we gotta just hang out online, I guess. Try and do. I have to read. I'll probably have to read more. Yeah, they're probably gonna come back in 2 weeks and go. Yeah, they're gonna come back in 2 weeks and go, "Hey, the 2 books wasn't enough. Here's a bunch more." Oh man, that's funny. Trying to see. I know Haley was gonna join us on YouTube, but I haven't seen her on there. Maybe that's the one person. YouTube's so strange. Well, let me see. But yeah, I'm gonna hang out till like 7 o'clock here and see if we have any folks join us. I got a quick couple thoughts if people do join. If not, I'll give those to. There's 2 people watching, Kennedy, you and somebody on YouTube who's unknown because I can't say, it doesn't say, and they haven't texted anything. So I'll give it a couple minutes and then I'll give my little. I think that everybody's still a little bit excited that there's no school right now. I mean, I know there's a lot of stress. I know there's a lot of fear and there's a lot of anxiety and all those things, but like, I think a lot of people are still excited there's no school right now. I think in a couple weeks, a lot more students will want to hang out and chat with their friends on here and get together for youth group stuff. So, but if you're out there right now and you're watching this, or if you're watching this later and you have better ideas on how we can connect, I'm super open to any ideas. I'm down to try anything, to do anything we can do to connect online. You're not excited about a school? I think people were excited about the 2 weeks instead of 1, but now it's like, oh my gosh, a month? Like, this is crazy. I know it's super sad, and I feel bad for you seniors who are having to go through this in your final year and tackle this, but we're gonna come out the other side, and it's gonna be some really cool experiences out of it, and you got a lot of free time to try something new, I guess. I mean, right now that's what we're doing here at the church. It's just like trying new stuff. Like I've never done any of this before. YouTube Live is new to me. Instagram is pretty new to me this week. Like all of this is so kind of scuffed and new, and we're hoping to just get better and better at it. So, well, I'll give you a quick thought, and we'll end at like 7 because I don't want to take up everybody else's all their time. But we've been going through 1 Timothy, 1 Timothy 4, 4 verses 12 through 15, and all about leadership and all about being a young leader. And it's Paul sending this message to Timothy about what it means to be a young leader. And it says, do not let anyone look down upon you because of your age or because you are young, but set an example for the believers in speech, in love, in faith, in purity. Until I come, devote yourself to the public reading of Scripture, to preaching, and to teaching. Do not neglect your gift, which you have been given through a prophetic message when the body of elders laid their hands on you. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. And I just was struck by this verse here. Be diligent in these matters. Give yourself wholly to them, so that everyone may see your progress. Right? Do not neglect your gifts. Right? So you've been given these gifts. Do not neglect them, and pour yourself into to emerge and engage these gifts. right? To put yourself fully into these gifts, to be diligent meaning like to put effort into it. To I know it's hard, I know it's challenging, I know that it's difficult and it's sad in a lot of ways. And I don't want to say that that's not true and that that's not real and that you shouldn't experience those feelings. Those are real. But the challenge is, in the midst of those, how do you diligently put yourself towards these gifts? How do you become a better person, become more of who God is making you to be? See, you have some extra time right now. You got extra time at your house. And so spend some of that time in getting better at these gifts that you see of yourself. And if you're not sure what your gifts are, reach out to me and we can talk about that. We can talk about kind of what spiritual gifts are and what your gifts are and how you might get better at that. I hope that you guys in the midst of the craziness find some rest and find some peace, and that you better yourself, that you come out the other side of this a better person than you were before. We're going to go live every Thursday. If there's better ways to do it, then we're going to find better ways. But I'm going to try and connect with you guys as much as possible throughout the weeks. Follow us on Instagram. If you're on YouTube, follow us on Instagram at Salem FCC Youth. If you're on Instagram, follow our YouTube page and subscribe to it at Salem FCC Youth. Right now we're streaming on the main page of our Salem FCC page because YouTube told me I had to wait 24 hours to start streaming. So I don't know what that was about. But again, one of those things we're getting better at, and we're trying to become more effective and efficient at. So these are only going to get better and better as they go. And then if you are into gaming at all, or you just want another place to hang out with us, follow our Twitch account at Salem FCC Youth, no spaces. Got one of every console sitting right next to me. My good friend Jamie at Satellite Gaming hooked me up with one of every console. And so I have a sweet setup that's mostly not mine, and we're borrowing from Satellite Gaming, who's super cool to let us use it. And so if you are into gaming and you want to play something, hit me up on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, smoke signals on my phone, email me, whatever. We're going to be trying to connect with you and playing some games. We can play some Smash Bros, some Fortnite, some Call of Duty, whatever you guys want to play. I'm into jumping in with you and playing some. So, and lastly, man, I hope that we can connect with you on some of those spaces. I hope that you're finding places to be with people in the midst of not being with them physically. You guys are awesome, those who are here and those who are watching afterward. And like I said, we're always open to feedback. So hit me up at the church, on Instagram, on all these different places, and we'll keep getting better at this and keep talking. I love you guys. You're awesome. Kennedy, thanks for hanging in there. Person on Facebook who I don't know, you're great too, and I hope you're having an awesome day. Bye.